Hi church, and welcome to our annual finance report for the year ending June 2018. This year it's my great privilege to introduce you to the new chair of our finance board, Paul Howell. Paul, welcome to this role. Paul's been a part of the church for about 15 years since he came to faith as a student at Imperial College, been so involved in many areas of church life, including the board for a number of years. Paul, welcome to this role and take us into the report.
Thanks, Wolfie. Firstly, it's just a huge privilege and honour for me to take over this role. And as a finance board together, we really want to thank you for all your generous giving this year. It's been amazing to see what we've been able to do as a church here in London and throughout the world. We really want to highlight for you now 10 key important numbers from the finance report. Over to you, Duncan.
Before we look at these 10 very important numbers, let's take a look at the team that is responsible for them. So on our finance board, we have Paul as the chair, Valdi and Annalise, Alex, Matt, Wolfie and Helen. Our elders are Wolfie and Ali, Alex and Liz, and Dan and Amanda. The administration of finance is handled by Dina as our financial administrator, and our finance reporting is handled by Helen part-time. Our finance security team handle, count and transport the offering each week, but they remain nameless for security purposes. All budgets are agreed and monitored by the finance board. We're also held accountable by Stewardship's Independent Examination Service, the Charity Commissioner's annual report, and through gift aid audits. Speaking of gift aid, if you are a UK taxpayer, you're almost definitely gift aid eligible. So when you give, please tick to select Claim Gift Aid on our app, online, or fill in the gift aid declaration on your envelope. When giving cash, please do use those giving envelopes. You only need to fill out the gift aid declaration once, but you need to fill in your name every time you give cash. This way we can increase your giving by 25p on every pound that you give. The first number on this report is the total tithes and offerings received. This number is up by over £50,000 from last year. The total number of tithes and offerings received this year is £539,839. That's pretty incredible. Thanks to everyone who gives so generously and sacrificially. Our second number, thanks to Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, and all of you who ticked the box, is the total gift aid received. And the number is £112,633, up £7,325 from last year. This is a fantastic bonus that costs none of us anything, so please remember to check that gift aid box, and if you give cash, pop it in the envelope and fill in the gift aid declaration once. Number 3 is the amount of surplus or deficit that we have outside our allocated budgets. So, are we in the black or are we in the red this year? We are in deficit by £6,826. Even though our income increased, we ended the year with a deficit of £6,826. This was due to a combination of increased property rental expenses, staffing costs and giving. All this was within budget and we were able to fund the deficit out of our reserve funds. But let's trust that this next year will end in the positive. Number 4 is the total amount spent on property rental and utilities. The number here is £123,688, up £13,756 from last year, largely in part to this having been our first full year in the Hub, our place of presence in the Hammersmith community. This also includes our Sunday venue and all utilities included in both venues. Number 5 is the total spent under the banner of London Central and Apostolic Ministry. The number here is £94,871. This funds our operations to serve our wider London congregations and Apostolic Ministry to Europe. This also includes our missions and church plant financing. Number 6 is our tithe, which, funnily enough, is exactly 10% of our income from tithes, offerings and gift aid. This number is therefore £65,248. This is a tithe to our Every Nation family to advance the mission across Europe and to the ends of the earth. Number 7 is our total staffing cost in Hammersmith, This number is £235,506. This funds 6 full-time staff, 2 part-time staff, and contributions towards our 6 members of staff that raise their own salaries through ministry partnership development. Number 8 is our total property funds available. The total number is £377,275. Normally, we put 5% of our annual income into our property fund, but for the last 2 years, we've put this on hold due to the extra cost of taking on our incredible office and meeting space, the Hub. Number 9 is the total number of general giving to needs. This number is £18,058. We have a target to give £1,500 per month to general needs in our congregation and to those around us. We also continue to have £50 food vouchers available for anyone with a food poverty need. That could be for you or anyone in your relational circle. So please speak to one of our pastors, finance board members, or your Connect Group leader if you're in need or if you know somebody else who is. And for number 10, it's over to Wolfie.
Thanks, Duncan, and thanks, Paul. Church, I'm sure you'll agree, those are exciting numbers. There is one more number, and this is a very important number. This year it is 96. This number represents the number of individuals or family units on average that give to the church monthly. This number is actually up 11 this year. So from 85 last year to 96 this year. So thank you if you were part of that number. Thank you for giving. And if you weren't part of that number, we want to invite you right now to consider partnering with us on a regular basis to make this mission happen. We'd love to see that number go up to 110 this next year. We have some great things in store. We have opportunities for a new venue and so many exciting mission opportunities. So let's be a part of this. Thank you for making disciples, making a difference with us, and your financial contribution. God bless you.